playing... Wait, what? Game 3 is on Heartbreak Ridge.
Oh,
So...
these are fixed.
But you can't replay another game. That's not...
Why not?
You can't replay a map. That's...
Well, clearly you can't, but they did.
Well... So not only do they
Wait, is
play...
5K dead?
Do they
Are
play,
they?
like, stupidly long games, they also have no concept of, like, what a map is. Or something. Unless I
I don't
find
know.
it.
I'm so happy it's a nice tight map that doesn't have a million expansions they can take.
I'm just gonna re-explain for people, because when we explain this, there are about, like, 60 people on the stream. The people looking at that picture of 538, no, it wasn't drawn by us, it wasn't drawn by 538, it was drawn by his girlfriend, and she insisted that we use it. So, just to clarify there, it's a pretty good picture. And apparently your hamburgers have, like, brown lettuce in them. Is that normal?
Well, I've been probably holding it for too long, I don't know. I mean, that picture
And I
doesn't
already
seem to move too much, so maybe it used to be green and I just updated it to fit the new times and I just made the lettuce green, I mean brown.
Alright, and for people who want to see that picture in all its glory in the chat, I'm going to link the wallpaper version that I put together. Just in case you want to see more of it on your
I mean,
desktop
who
background.
wouldn't, really?
You can
It
probably
is a
change...
very sexy picture.
It is, really. So I hope everyone enjoys that. Anyway, we'll get going now. Game 3, apparently on the same map as the first map, Heartbreak Ridge, and the score tied at 1-1. Have to see...
You know what I really hope? Oh, sorry. Skindzer is the orange Zerg on the left-hand side, and Pholon is the purple Terran on the right-hand side. And I desperately hope it's another new crush.
Why? Why? I wanna see, like... I don't want to see Pholon just, like, flop around and die again. Wait, are these the same colors?
I think that Pholon's the same color, but I'm not sure if Skindzer is.
Okay. Alrighties. So, what do you think is going to happen in this game, 5-3? Like, we saw Pholon have success with his, be a dick and just expand everywhere and make units.
Yes, but I'm secretly hoping that he just tries to correct his new crush build and adapt it better to the lurker opening of Skindzer and show us how it's done.
I think the real issue with the new crush build was that Skindzer just went lurkers, right? And he just had lurkers, and you can just move them, and lurkers are really good against bio.
I think there are a lot of issues with the new crush build in general.
But let's just like theory craft for a second here. What if Skindzer? By the way, Skindzer is, I guess, cheesing. Maybe just
It
scouting.
just looked that.
But anyway, what if Skindzer had gone mutas, right? Let's say you have some mutas. Pholon moves out with Medic Marine, right? And there's a vessel. It dematrixes the ghost, and you're trying to, like, kill this ghost before it nukes you, but there's Marines shooting your mutas, and it's dematrixed. Like, I think that'd be more effective in that case.
Possibly. I'm really not sure about this build. I haven't played with it a lot, but I do think that it might be trying to hit some timing before lurkers or mutas can get to significant numbers. I mean, by possibly threatening the Zerg more and then having a bigger sunken line to break with the nuke. I'm not sure. Pholon probably knows more about this build. I mean, surely he's practiced it a lot. I mean, this is no fun league to just use a build that you're not confident in.
Oh wow, Pholon getting mad at the drone there, almost killed his SCV. It is the same wall-off as before, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume... Wait, it's different. It's a different wall-off, so maybe one of these wall-offs works, and one of them doesn't, and we'll just never know which one, because it doesn't really look like Skindzer is a Zerg, like the Zergs we saw on Wednesday, because the Zergs in your group they just weren't speedlings, like, that was their thing. We had like one 12 hatch, right? And like every other game was like 9 full speed or like over full speed.
Okay, so Skindzer is going for a very similar build to last time. He's got 3 hatches. Does he run pool yet? No, it's 3 hatch before pool.
Oh wow. So
That's
this is
ambitious.
So he's basically getting the economic edge here. Pholon getting the factory up, still mining the gas. I mean, it honestly looks like he's going for a redux of his nuke rush, like 538 mentioned. But I don't know if it's a good idea. I feel like you use the nuke rush, and that's all good, and then you should just stop using it because you're not going to win games.
It could have worked the first time. Like, it really didn't go as badly as it could have.
Well, I mean, he didn't really
I mean,
kill
he lost,
anything.
so it literally did go as badly as it could have.
But especially in the light of how badly it went, come on, who expects 2 nuke rushes in a best of 3?
That's exactly
I think
what I was
that would
going
be
to
nice.
say. There's an appeal to the idea of doing the least likely thing,
Okay.
especially when the least likely thing is nukes.
Yeah. So, for some reason, Pholon is mining out the back minerals from inside Skinzer's base of Skinzer's base.
It's for the ghost.
Yeah, it's so you can nuke directly into natural.
But he's made a vulture this time, so this is definitely it's a different
Oh.
build. He's got a vulture, and he's got an academy. I don't know what he's doing.
Small down as well.
But anyway, so Skindzer stops Pholon mining out his back minerals, which he was mining out for God knows what reason.
Let's get the vulture in, surely.
And also he's placing down an engineering base, so I think this is like a fake mech opening. I mean, I would say it's that if I didn't see all that gas piling up. But now he seems to be preparing for
The
an M&M
drone
transition.
vulture that was sent into harass. Nothing. Well, it was a single drone. But that is fantastically well played.
I know who did a build like this. Later did this on Jade against Soul Key?
Zero?
Yeah, it's maybe Zero. Yeah,
Possibly Sulky.
yeah, one of the Wounded Zergs anyway. Where yeah, he gets the Vulture out and he kind of keeps the Zerg in their base with it because the Vultures can kill Zerglings or whatever. But really, he's going 3 racks bio or whatever. But Pholon's doing it badly because he's got 2 eBays and he's only got 2 racks and he's still making Vultures. But I mean, the thought's there, right?
The skindzer is going exactly the same way he went last time. He's going for at least lurkers, or sorry, hydralists maybe, but I assume lurkers. And he's setting up that same sunken line as he had before, and he just pumped like 6 drones at once. Like, he's in great shape going into layer. Like, it's fantastic.
Why does Pholon have 2 eBays, a ton of gas, and isn't researching any upgrades?
Well, he's getting the U-23H shells at least, so like he's getting something. His marines are being upgraded.
Yes, but
But
he's not getting any eBay upgrades.
That's, yeah.
I don't
Possibly it's a fake mech transition.
So he's going
Oh, so
to...
he's just saving money for the tanks he hasn't built to trick him. I like it.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
so
he just wants to be
firstly,
scouted right now.
Yeah, he fakes mech, but then he also fakes bio, so that when he gets scouted, he goes back to mech. Oh, well, I mean that makes sense.
It looks like you'll at least get a free Hydralisk on the way across the map with these marines.
Oh no, he's upgrading now. So I mean,
Oh,
this...
no, they're both on move command, so the Hydralisks and the marines walk directly past one another.
That's fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't want to fight a Hydralisk if I was a marine. Would you?
The funny part is that one of the marines even got stuck on the Hydralisk, like they couldn't do anything.
Living in harmony. I don't really know where Pholon's going with this build. Like, he invested a lot of gas and time. Just watch these marines die to sunkens, but he invested a lot of gas and time in like upgrades and tech and shit like that, and then he just dropped a command center. So he didn't get anything done, and then he expanded, and now he just has nothing and an expansion. And in the meantime, Skinzer's economy is looking pretty great. Has his upgrades coming.
And supply block. Apart from that.
Well, I mean, supply blocks isn't really your economy, that's just supply blocking. Oh no, Ling's actually coming in, almost managed to cancel that.
Oh wow, that's like lovely.
But yeah, this is the issue. Like, this is like 24 Lings that Skindzer made after getting all of his tech. And they just like walked into the natural and killed everything that Pholon had. So you have to wonder, what the fuck was Pholon doing?
Well, at least he has firebats out. Like those Zerglings are, he's proof against them.
But
Like,
now
they're not gonna touch.
he's getting firebats and mines. They don't play nice.
And
They
the
don't,
lurker aspect has just finished evolving.
but like, think about it, right? So he's getting firebats, right, which need to be in close range to deal damage. He's getting mines, which need to be in close range to deal damage, but also deal splash damage to everything without, you know, they do friendly splash. So if your mines are actually killing Zerglings, they're going to kill your firebats as well.
Well, even worse, the firebats are going to splash the mines. Mines don't have that much health. Like,
But if they
nothing's
are
that
in
more.
a point where they are
Yeah.
splashing the mines will be going off. I mean, I hope.
He's going to need to dematrix the mine.
Unless, oh, maybe he's going to use friendly mines. I don't know if that's banned in this competition. I'm pretty sure that's not in the rules. I'd love to see some allied mines in this game. Pholon in the past, if you can hear me. Allied mines to protect your firebats, please. And then
I can't imagine
manually
happen.
target Zerglings. Sorry, you go.
Oh no, well I suppose the thing I'm thinking of now is that I'm not sure what Pholon is supposed to do from here with what he has. Like,
Yeah, he's
Does
got
he
himself
even
in a
have
pickle. He's not even...
No.
He has like 10 SCVs. Did he get dropped or something?
No, he was just
No,
transferring to his
transfer.
natural.
it's natural.
Oh, okay, alright. But he has nothing. Like, Pholon has nothing,
Okay.
right?
My god, he just ruined those organs with the firebats. Beautiful. And now he's got lurkers on, or a lurker on the run with firebats as well. And now he's pulling them.
Oh, just... that was awkward. Like, the Marines were just like, hey, Lurker. Lurker's like, sup? So, how you going? Yeah, pretty good.
There's 6 lurkers morphing on the hill on the right hand side, and 2 already morphing burrowed on the left.
Uh-oh. So those Lurkers, if they just burrow, they could kill everything, but they're running away.
And Skinzer's basic 7 has just got drones at it now.
So
He's setting up a base at the 5 o'clock as well, directly below Pholon.
So Pholon has vultures with like mines and I think speed, and some firebats and a few marines, and now he's completely contained by lurkers and has no way to deal with it. No tanks, no siege mode. Still dropping bio. It looks like instead of going through the container, he's actually going to go around it, and he's getting a dropship. So it looks like he might want to drop into the main or something like that.
You could very well take out this base for pretty much nothing. I mean, something isn't finished yet. Yeah, this is gone. Like, I can't see any way for it to be saved easily.
Yeah, but fortunately for skindzer, he does have the bottom right base as well. Probably not going to be too upset by losing, you know, a few drones, maybe a hatchery. I think though skindzer has enough to defend this. If he goes in right now, he might be able to save this hatchery. It's going to be tight though.
Oh, he's mined at the back, so he's sending the firebats around into the natural, where they'll have free reign on the drones.
Oh, mine splash half of his marines.
He stims the firebats as they go into the natural, and the drones are massacred. My god.
Jesus, penis.
Fantastic work.
Oh
There
my
must be,
god.
like, 20 drones gone. That's
More than
wonderful.
that. Well, between the 2 firebats there, they have 19 kills, and there were
lots-
at least 10 on the one that died.
Shots uncontested into the main and skims again, but the drones pull. But
That's all of
Firebat.
Skinzer's drones, right there.
that is wonderful work.
The fucking evil humans strike again. Taking out the poor natives.
At this stage, I think the firebats have done more damage to themselves than anything else.
Skinzer's drones fleeing to completely almost the other side of the map. Hilariously, the Terran side of the map. Maybe they're going to try and join up with the humans. You know, abandoning the Na'vi and just saying, "Well, fuck this. We're terrible. You know, I'll join the good guys. Maybe the bad guys. Whatever."
So, I'm just getting irradiate now, and siege mode is finally started. So, I guess once the tanks and vessels come out, the contain won't need anything, but he's still walking marines into it.
See, the
Yes,
problem
weirdly
is...
enough with this,
go ahead.
I was just trying to give a general assessment of the game because Skindzer seems really good at letting Pholon back into games from positions where we really shouldn't be doing that. So at this point I think Pholon is in a wonderful position, really. 2 well saturated bases against 3 barely saturated bases, and the Zerg's main is now going down as well to that small drop, I presume.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably. I don't think it might. I think he might lose the
The
pool.
Zerg
But
main is in, like, it's not in trouble, but it's not in great shape. Like, you don't want to lose your pool.
if he had a
It's
medic
a
there
shame
as
it's
well,
not
it would be a
focused.
different situation, I think.
Oh, he hides behind the minerals so that he gets better coverage. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference. All the Marines are skinned to death already, but still.
Yeah, with no medic, Marines don't really have that good longevity. That's why, you know, Terran weren't quite as good in vanilla because they didn't have the medics. Well, I mean, when you're talking about this matchup, you know, with things like Mutalists and whatnot.
Oh, the skindzer is doing well. He's just splayed the scourges out across the map, 6 of them. Just as kind of, like, the vessels are, like, coming out. Like, he's got 1. And it's only on 98.
Also-
so it doesn't-
Also, skindzer managed to snipe a dropship full of Marines around the
2
Oh,
scourges
really?
middle
are
of the
on
map.
but he doesn't do them fast enough.
Oh, what?
well, 1 hit.
That was like anti-micro. Like Pholon like
Yeah,
moved his Marines
okay.
so they didn't shoot. They would do automatically. And Pholon
Where's- that's
killing
a-
his own bunker in disgust. Fair enough. I don't like bunkers either.
Oh, the vessel is out on its own above some lurkers, but there's no reason not to send scourge that way. There's like 2 further down towards the 6, I think.
Yeah. So skindzer after that drop now.
Oh,
has,
one
like,
scourge, 1 scourge. Oh, he micros. Oh, okay. He gets
Pholon-
the.
Pholon, the king of anti-micro
Nice.
here, keeps microing his Marines so they don't shoot any of the actual scourge. And
He's just got scan out perfectly. Like this is not a bad position to be in. At least in terms of cost effectiveness. Like,
so Pholon, despite having 3 tanks back up on the high ground, decided to suicide all of his Marines into like 5 lurkers that were clumped. Just for clarification, clumped lurkers deal with Marines relatively well, as you may have noticed. And Skind's
he's moving
slowly
in-
getting back into this game, I think.
what's really scary is the layers of defense that Skindzer has. Like, he has those lurkers up on the high ground there fighting the tanks, but he's got 2 more just slightly to the south of that and 2 more off to the west. So it's not like he's committing
You're turning into a robot and dropping
without
sigils.
needing. I'm back, I'm together.
Alright.
I got this.
And, yeah, so Pholon's army really isn't that impressive. And he really doesn't like shooting Scourge at all, but it's like he's been given these advantages, but I don't think he's taking full advantage of it. You know, his macro is completely slipping. His 2k minerals, 1.5k gas, that's pretty huge, and he's just sitting on these 2 bases. Finally has a command center going up, but if Skindzer can somehow delay or prevent this expansion from actually going up, you know, you could get to a point where Pholon is literally just mining off his natural, and his natural is sort of maybe about over a third done. And, you know, when it gets to a point where Terran's on 1 base, everything kind of dries up, and yeah, Pholon's barely not even mining from his main anymore.
I'm very curious to see what happens when Pholon sees the Guardians. That's the point at which I think things are genuinely bad. Like, he doesn't have the vessel out, so he can't just irradiate them.
Yeah, he's only got, the 1 starport going, and no vessels with this push, and oh, it's getting surrounded, but managing to deal with the links pretty well. The lurkers burrow down though, and this little group of Marines will die quite soon. And Skindzer might actually go on the warpath here with his Guardians.
I have to say, I'm very impressed by Skindzer. Like, I knew that Skindzer played a fair bit, but it had not occurred to me that, like, sorry, even when I say impressed by Skindzer, I'm very impressed by both. The fact that both of them are still playing at this level after this amount of time, with the second game being what it was fantastic. Like, I couldn't have anticipated that this would be this good at all, because we've had some real duds so far in the tournament. Not that I'm going to name anybody.
Oh
But-
wow, Sajolt getting a bit bad manner there.
No,
Pholon's
I just accuse anyone of being a dud.
Pholon's answer to the Guardians is to get Wraiths instead of more vessels, which I don't really agree with. Irradiate, I think, is more effective at dealing with Guardians, assuming you have some vessels up already, and he does have the one. You
I think the
know,
big problem is the amount of money you need to get that many irradiate set. I can definitely see the attractiveness of it. My god, he is losing
Yep.
SCVs hand over fist on like a fool, but he's grotesque. We've got to use medics as well.
so just
Maybe just supply.
just a quick tip for any newer players: when you're transferring SCVs, try not to transfer them through groups of lurkers. It's not really the way you want to, you know, treat your SCVs, because you have to treat them well, otherwise they will revolt and go and join the Na'vi, which looks like it's going to happen soon. Like these guys.
I'm really glad to see that Pholon has the top right base now, but there are 3 Zerglings there that are going to annihilate him.
Yeah, Pholon can't do anything. He doesn't even have the back mind dad yet, and I think these Zerglings will
He should
just...
irradiate his SCV and use it to kill. Yeah, oh, he irradiates a Zergling. 2 Zerglings, that is insane. Like, just lift the command center at that stage.
Or just let it die to a single Zergling. I mean, that's cool too. We'll just sit here and watch this.
Oh, the new sun crystals here, but there's not enough energy to irradiate. Oh, there are 3 vessels now, great.
Okay, so basically what happened there was a command center. It was on the ground. It had every opportunity to lift.
God.
And
The
it
stream
didn't.
of Vulturists and Zerglings is horrific looking.
Oh my god.
And he's
So the
using
Na'vi-
Guardians with 6 matters at all. My god.
So the Wraiths are doing their job fairly well, but the problem is, like,
Yeah, the
the
Wraiths
Guardians
are
don't
very well.
matter. The Guardians haven't really mattered. There was just a couple there, you know, to stop that push. Now here come the Lings, the Cows. Pholon, despite getting in a good position, is just the fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Choosing to misspell the word fuck in a kind of hipster fashion.
I wonder what he
Which I
lift off
like
the Wellington. Oh, I'm so sad. I thought that was like it's disappointing that one had to lose that game. Hi, skindzer.
So
I wonder
basically,
if
instead of
he's
ending the
dedicated.
game, he stops to compliment Sejolt. So I flicked to the other overlay a little bit early, but it's all good. Skindzer taking down the game, managing to win 2-1. I'd say failing convincingly, despite getting himself in a bit, you know, some silly positions with the. I think he kind of just overexpanded a little bit there in that game. Got a little bit cocky, and Pholon punished him for it, to Pholon's credit, but he just couldn't take advantage of the situation that he got into.
What it seems like was Skindzer seems to have an awful lot of trouble closing a game out, and
Does.
Pholon seems to have an awful lot of trouble losing a game. And in that situation, Pholon is going to win sometimes. Like, that was really good. I was like, I'm really sad because I think that might be the best series we see tonight. If it's not, I'll be incredibly happy.
Well, I don't think it should be, because isn't it the idea that you put the bad series at the start and the good series at the end?
No, I think it might be start with a bang, then finish with a bang, and have all the dirge in the middle.
Oh.
Sorry to those of you who constitute all the dirge in the middle according to that description.
So speaking of Dirge in the middle, the next game is going to be GTR against skindzer.